Does this work? Does it work? Hello, can you guys hear me? What is up, guys? It's your boy OTG. Holy shit, I'm doing a video. It's been forever since I've done a video. Now, the only reason I'm doing a video today is because one of my friends reached out and says, we need an OTG video. He didn't tell me what to do the video on. He said, we need an OTG video. So that's why I'm here, man. It's been a long time. I said, you know what better way to say hi to you guys, let you guys know I'm still alive, than to do a video. Today, I'm going to go old school. We're going to do a video on a YouTuber called My Retro Life. Now, what's so awesome about this channel is this guy had a dad. Unfortunately, the dad passed away, but the cool thing that the dad did, he was ahead of his time and he captured a lot of gaming moments on video. He has the launch of mini consoles that he gave his kid and just captured those moments on video when we didn't have cameras back then, man. We didn't have cell phone cameras, and if a person did have a camera, more likely no one even has footage of that. It was rare for somebody to have a camera back then. So for this channel to put out stuff like that is amazing. It was an instant sub. I followed this guy's channel for a while. He had some very good videos, man. I was locked in, dude. Like, I'm all about this channel. It's so cool, different, unique in the small retro space. Now, what got me away from this channel, of course, is when I started seeing him using the dad in thumbnails and giving the dad a top 10. And that kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, dude, like, it's so cool to base your channel off your dad and to remember your dad and say that's what the channel's based on. But when you start giving them a top 10, it just rubbed me the wrong way. I personally didn't like it, man. So I kind of just stopped watching them. You know, me and friends talked about in the background. We're like, dude, man, we were all about that dude. And then what's that? Like, fuck that, man. And then today is the reason why, well, I saw the video a few weeks ago. But today I'm making a video based on the video that I last saw. And I think this video went extreme with the title. And this has something to do with his dad almost killing Michael Jackson. With a title like that, this is insane. I had to watch this shit. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to have fun. We're going to watch this video, have a little reaction, and just have a quick little discussion about it. Now, going straight with the video, I know how retro people are. They're going to think I'm hating and all kinds of shit. People who don't know the channel, I'm not hating. I think what Tyler has done is not cool, man. And it's kind of funny. It's something to fucking laugh at. I'll tell you that. But anyways, let's start the video and let's just do a quick little reaction. Let me know, man. Am I tripping or what? And I don't think I am. Let's check this shit out.
It absolutely blows my mind that everything we know and remember about Michael Jackson was almost completely destroyed when my dad almost accidentally killed Michael Jackson. But first, a word about this video's sponsor.
Yeah, to put that sponsor, that really lets you know the type of video this is. It's a video that he's hoping to get engagement, has a sponsor in there. But besides that, whatever, man. The whole intro, dude, how my dad almost killed Michael Jackson. This guy can tell a story, man. He knows how to edit. He knows how to do film.
And it was out on the West Coast in Hollywood that my dad almost killed Michael Jackson. I remember one day my dad was either watching me play Michael Jackson's Moonwalker on the Sega Genesis, or maybe I was listening to the Dangerous album or one of Michael Jackson's other albums that I had picked up. And Dad asks me, because he wasn't really a huge Michael Jackson fan, and he starts asking me, you know, Tyler, what is it about Michael Jackson that you love? You know, why do you really like this so much? As he's gauging me, he says to me, Tyler, would you believe me if I told you that all of this music, all of these video games, everything you know and love about Michael Jackson, what if I told you that I was almost responsible for none of this ever happening? And he proceeds to tell me this wild story about how when he was a struggling filmmaker out in Hollywood, He and a friend were driving late at night in the middle of a rainstorm down, I want to say it was like Hollywood Boulevard, or it was a famous street. It was like a well-known area of LA. He's telling me this story and I'm like, where is this going? This was 1982, and so Michael Jackson was in the middle of recording the Thriller album.
All right, I just gotta say it real quick. So what was kind of weird is he says in the beginning, right? Like, I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but yet he's remembering the year and everything this happened. I don't know. Let's continue this.
He's like, it was late that night. The rain was coming down so hard. It was his friend who was driving, but my dad was in the passenger seat. They're talking to each other. They're having a good time. They're not really focused completely on the road, is what he was telling me. His friend apparently was a real talker, a real kind of loudmouth kind of guy, very, very energetic. And he's driving and not really paying attention and talking to my dad in the passenger seat. And all of a sudden, my dad looks out through the rain. The visibility was horrible, he told me. And he looks out and he sees a man carrying what looks like sound recordings, like old analog sound recordings on tape, like master tracks. And he sees him out in the distance, and they're heading right for him. And so Dad sees him and shouts, "Look out!" The friend of my dad's sees the man out ahead of him. He slams on the brake. They're both screaming in the car. The car is coming to a screeching stop right before hitting the man. And in the headlights of the car, with the rain coming down, this is how my dad described it, they both, after the jolt, look up through the window and they see, at least my dad recognizes, that it's Michael Jackson.
I'm sorry. So they hit Michael Jackson. We got to stop that right there. The little details, because he kind of goes over stuff like it's nothing. To hit somebody is a pretty big thing, man. It makes me think of that creep show fucking thing.
Thanks. Thanks for the ride.
And Michael Jackson, according to my dad, is terrified. And this is how my dad would tell the story. He was like, oh, like carrying these things. Like he's shocked. He can't believe what almost just happened. And then he keeps on walking across the street and doesn't stop to talk to them, just keeps on his way. I mean, my dad's friend is cursing at him at this point, so I don't blame Michael Jackson, but my dad recognizes who it is. The friend doesn't, and my dad turns to him, and my dad goes, "Do you know who that is?" And the guy goes, "I don't know. I don't care who he is. I almost killed him." And my dad goes, "You don't understand. That's Michael Jackson. You almost just killed Michael Jackson." I'm listening to this story and I'm completely entranced by it. And here's the kicker, guys. He was carrying these master tracks, these what look like audio recordings.
All right, you heard that. This is the kicker. He was carrying master tracks. That's where I'm like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. You didn't have time to talk to the guy. He's just, it went his own little way. But yet you saw him, specifically they were master tracks. That's a lot of detail for like a quick almost hitting somebody, fucking scared out of your mind screaming. But let's continue on.
He goes, "Tyler, do you know what album came out that year in 1982? And I'm like, "Thriller? Are you telling me?" He's like, "Yeah. If this had happened, if we had accidentally killed Michael Jackson, those were the Thriller master tapes." He goes, I'm pretty certain that those were the master tape recordings, that he was late night, probably working on these masters, and he was carrying them with him in this rainstorm to wherever he was going. Dad's story checks out because Thriller was recorded in Westlake Recording Studios in West Hollywood on Santa Monica Boulevard. The street that my dad and his friend were driving on was probably Santa Monica Boulevard. So not only did they almost kill Michael Jackson, they almost destroyed Thriller. The Thriller album may have never existed and could have been destroyed if those were the only copies, maybe. You just never knew back then. You know, things weren't backed up and digitized like they are today. These were the analog master tapes, the way my dad was describing this. So he finishes telling me this story, and he's like, so Tyler, everything you love about Michael Jackson, all this stuff, it almost all ended that night. Can you imagine?
The winner is Michael Jackson.
I was just in shock, guys.
I gotta say, this dude's editing is fucking awesome. He can tell a story. Now, what was the purpose of this video? He's known for retro content. Even though Michael Jackson is retro back then, he specifically does retro video game content. And I felt like he was trying to branch out to something different. Pop culture, the king of pop, Michael Jackson. This story just did not match up, man. There was too many details in there. Like, this dude had the master record. He almost killed Michael Jackson. First of all, he blames his dad. He says his dad in the title. And he constantly says, my dad almost killed, but yet it was the friend driving. Has nothing to do with his dad. His dad wouldn't have got charged with anything almost killing Michael Jackson. But man, it just was too many detail. Master recordings, que la chingada, fucking the album Thriller. It was raining. Dude, there's people in the comment section of this video. Oh, it checks out. It checks out. I checked in rainy days of fucking wherever the fuck they were, LA, 1982 and all this shit. And this video went too specific of what records would have come out. Michael Jackson would have come out. And I understand, man, if it really did happen where, let's just say it was Michael Jackson. Let's just pretend that's what it was. If it did happen, it could have. But to go detail into like the albums and all this shit and this, it's like, whatever, man. It could have been just anybody. When memory, like if you almost hit somebody, sometimes the memory will play tricks on you and you'll only remember what you want to remember. And sometimes you might even make it up. I have a story where in LA, a friend swears up and down those Travis Scott doing a music video. We didn't say anything. And he kept repeating it till finally we made fun of him. Like, dude, that wasn't Travis Scott. In his mind, it was. So anything, the mind's fucking weird, especially with remembering old shit, man. But I don't know, man. It could be a true story, far-fetched, man. But dude, the way he told the story, the way he presented it in the video with the clickbait thumbnail, the whole sponsor shit. And I don't think the video did as good as his other content, but I personally think, man, this was wrong, dude. Like, you didn't have to do this shit. It could have been a story, but I don't believe shit, man. The fact that the specific things is what threw me off. The master tracks and all this is, shut the fuck up. But anyways, I had to show you guys this video just in case you guys haven't seen it. Let me know what you guys think of it, because when I saw it, man, I couldn't believe this shit. I'm not buying it, man. It's like there's a story that I heard somebody say. I'm gonna have to call it out in the arcade community. This guy claims that he played Killer Instinct. I think it was with Mike Tyson. We're like, sure, dude, sure, it could have happened, but man, when you're little and your memories and I don't know, that has to do different. This is with the dude's dad, but regardless, man, I ain't believing shit, dude. I don't believe this story, and I just think it was wrong that he even put out this video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys enjoy this channel? Like, dude, I was all for it, man. I thought Tyler was making some good content. I think he's really going a wrong direction, man. And I understand you can only do so much and you got to progress and you got to grow. Your content's got to change, but this ain't it, man. So clearly making up shit about master tracks and all this. Your dad, if it's true, didn't even talk to Michael Jackson, doesn't know what was there. Like, and you know, being a grown adult, you're not a little kid retelling this story. Like, dude, stop the shit. I think you made some shit up to make a good story for your edit and made a good video. And hey, there's people that believe that shit, but I ain't believing shit. Let me know what you guys think. And it was good to make something, man. I hope you guys appreciate this. Let me know, and hopefully I'll be catching you guys soon. If not, I'm kind of doing a low key like movie channel. Dude, nobody's watching that shit. I don't know. Maybe I might move some of that shit over here. I don't fucking know. I'm just having fun. But anyways, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out.